Hey guys, so I know when it's time to go for your BSN, picking an online BSN program can be a little hard, can be a little tricky, but I hope this video will help you to determine which path you should take. I went to Capella, so this video is just going to focus on my Capella experience. I really did like Capella. I love the two paths that they had. They have a Flexpath and then they have a traditional path. I went the Flexpath way, and the Flexpath way is great if you're good at making your due dates, good at just sitting down, writing a paper, writing a topic from a Rubik and just going at it, and you don't really need guidance or help, and you don't really like discussion boards. That's really good for you if you just bam, I'm just writing and that's it. I love the Flexpath because you can make your due dates. You can make them as close together, as far apart, whatever works for you. You just have to make sure, you want to get it done before the billing session. Now, they also have a traditional path, which I think is great for people who need a little bit more extra help. So that's for people that, maybe need a discussion board to help them figure out their topic, or maybe need fellow classmates to, ask questions about, maybe need somebody to make their due dates for them and to check in on them. So I think the traditional path is more for those who need help in the computer realm and on the online realm. The BSN program at Capella is great. They have great staff and great support. I like them because they have their own library database. So whenever you need research, you can just go and put your topic in, and then you can find countless research, up-to-date research, past research. You can find everything. So I think that database is great. A lot of the classes, when you first start your classes, they have some sample papers and in APA format, so you can look at those sample papers and kind of realize how you need to do your APA format. So that's good if you're doing Flexpath and you don't really have those due dates or that teacher. But then it is good if you're doing the traditional way and then you have those teachers and you have that sample paper. I also like that you can call. Their financial aid is great. The rep that gets you in is great. So if you're looking into Capella, they do all they can to get you in. So just call and getting your transcripts in. They're really great and helpful. They always return my calls. So I really like that. Whenever I had a question, I would call them and it was solved. I didn't have to wait or think about it. It was just I pick up the phone and bam, they answer it. They're really, really friendly. That's one thing that I like. My experience was short because I did get my BSN really quickly. So if you're thinking about getting in and getting out, it would be great to do the Flexpath. If you're kind of need a little help and a little guidance on the way, it would be good to do the traditional path. I really do like Capella because they do offer those two paths. I also like that it's affordable. They're really friendly there. They're really great support. They call in if you need help with anything. You can call them. They also have a tutor, so if you want to send your paper in to kind of get some help with your APA format, or if you need help making sure that you're on the right topic, you can send your paper in. I think that's great. Then with their Safe Assign, they switched over to Safe Assign. You got 3 trials before you can put your final paper in, which is good. So maybe the first time you didn't get so hot on that grade and you want to do it again, then you can send it in a second time, and then you can send it in a third time. So I think 3 tries is good, because sometimes when you're first writing a paper or you haven't wrote a paper in a while, it can be a little bit tricky. In the Flexpath, they do on a competency. So when you go to get your nurse practitioner, they do transcribe those grades, which is very important, because when you're getting in nurse practitioner school, you want your grades to be transcribed, and they do that for you. When you do traditional way, you get ABC. You're on a typical grading system. So if you're looking into Capella, I think it's a great school for an RN to BSN. Make sure you know your learning style. Make sure you know how you want to do the program. Flexpath, your own way, or traditional, you just need a little bit more help. But yeah, Capella is a great school. I loved my experience. If you guys have any questions, leave them below, and you can follow me on my social media, which will also be below. Thanks. Bye.